Prime Minister Keir Starmer has said that Britons must accept trade-offs to build a closer relationship with the European Union, arguing that Brexit has significantly hurt our economy and that reducing trade frictions is essential for recovery. His comments came after talks with Brussels over joining the EU's €150 billion Security Action for Europe programme collapsed over cost disagreements. Starmer defended last week's tax hiking budget, stressing the need to lower inflation and maintain market confidence. He cited progress on an SPS deal to ease border checks and on emissions trading talks. He also confirmed ministers had considered but rejected raising the headline income tax rate. Moreover, the British Prime Minister Keir Starmer has stated that Finance Minister Rachel Reeves did not mislead the public in the run-up to the budget and said at one point he too had thought they would need to breach election pledges to hike taxes.
There was no misleading, and I simply don't accept, and I was receiving the numbers, that being told that the OBR productivity review means you've got £16 billion less than you would otherwise have had, shows that you've got an easy starting point. Yes, of course, all the other figures have to be taken into account, but we started the process with significantly less than we would otherwise have had.
Swiss voters have overwhelmingly rejected two referendum initiatives, a proposed 50% inheritance tax on the ultra-wealthy and an expansion of mandatory civic or military service to women. And about 84% voted against extending civic duty to women, while roughly 79% rejected the inheritance tax measure. The tax proposal introduced by the youth wing of the Social Democrats sought to impose a 50% levy on inheritances above 50 million Swiss francs, with the revenue earmarked for climate change mitigation. The Swiss government and parliament opposed both proposals, arguing that they would entail huge costs and threaten the economy in the wealthy Alpine nation. And President Vladimir Putin has signed a decree granting visa-free access to Russia for up to 30 days for many categories of Chinese citizens, including tourists, business people, academics, artists, and sports people. The decision mirrored a move by Beijing to grant visa-free access to China for many categories of Russian citizens, and that the new Russian rules would remain in force until September the 14th, 2026. The new rules do not cover Chinese migrant workers, long-term students, or workers in the logistics and transport sector.